Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this high puff on my natural type 4 hair. So if you're interested, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a natural hair video where I do my high puff, and I'm going to show you how I get the perfect high puff for my type 4 hair. I think I have like type 4B, maybe type 4A or type 4B. I'm not quite sure. It's really tight curls. Yesterday I tried to do some finger coils and I sat here for a day and a half doing some finger coils. This took me forever and I just wanted to define my curls and see what they really were looking like once it was dry. So this is what I got so far. This is the next day. So today I have some Zoom calls. You know how life is these days. Everything's on Zoom. It's not like I'm going outside. So I thought, let me just get dolled up. Let me do a sleek, kind of sleek, high puff and just film it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So what I'm going to first do is use some water and just spray the perimeter of my hair. Ooh, oh God, that came out quick. Okay. So just spray the perimeter of my hair first. Ooh, just to kind of loosen up the curls so that it'll be easier for me to brush it up. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, this is coming out quick. I think I'm spraying a bit too much, but it's really important for me to, when I'm trying to brush up my hair, to have water. Sometimes I put water on the brush itself. So I'm going to take my Denman brush. I think that's what they call it, Denman brush or something like that. This brush. I'm going to take this and I'm going to brush up the back a bit. So not all the way up, just so that I do not brush out the curls, but just at the roots. This feels dry. Let me just put a little bit more water right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a big hairband and just to hold it up out of the way while I continue to kind of brush up my hair. So let me just loosely put one of these bigger hairbands. It's not the smaller ones. I noticed the smaller headbands do not fit on my hair anymore, so I have to use either the big hairband for this puff. I'm actually going to be using a shoestring because that's the longest string I could find. So just a shoestring. If I had like a satin string, that would be even better. So I'm going to continue, and next I'm going to actually use my L. I'm going to use my L Curl Smoothie just to kind of slick it up a bit more. And I love this stuff. So I'm going to use this mostly at the back, a little bit at the front, just to kind of slick it up a bit more. And then I'm going to use a flat bristle brush just to comb or brush up the back. And the sides as well as the front. So while my hair is up in this loose ponytail holder, loose scrunchie, I'm also going to pick the hair up a bit just to kind of get it to be a bit bigger. I'm also going to do this again at the end, so just pick it. Try not to loosen the curls or completely pick out the curls. Just pick it up like this. I've noticed a pick is such a major key. You cannot be doing these natural hairstyles and these puffs without a pick, because it really helps you to puff up your hair, and so that, because shrinkage is so real when it comes to these curls, especially something like this with the finger coils. The shrinkage is so crazy, so you kind of want to puff it up so that it gets bigger. Okay, ooh, this curl does not want to cooperate right here. Okay, so next I'm going to use some Eco Styler gel. So I'm going to use this to slick up the sides. So normally when I use Eco Styler gel, I do use quite a bit. So that's how much I'm putting in my hand right now. So quite a bit on the back, the sides, and the very front. Ooh, it just doesn't want to cooperate. Maybe I should leave it out, but it's not even a cute curl. This isn't even a cute curl. This has to go up. Come on. So I'm just gonna use my flat bristle brush, brush up the sides and the back. Okay, so next I'm going to actually put the shoestring on first before I take out the band, because sometimes I don't want it all to fall down. So I'm just gonna make sure I slick it up with my hands real quickly, and then I'm gonna take the string and just tie it at the front, just like that. So with that hand, I'm just gonna hold it here, and I'm gonna take out the hairband that I have. So I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to tighten the hairband at the front as I shimmy it up at the back. So every time I shimmy it up, I'm kind of tightening it at the front. So I actually wet this shoestring because I noticed that when it's wet, it doesn't snag my hair as much. So that's a little tip for you as well. You can wet it. Some people put oil on their hairbands or their whatever they use to tie their hair up. But I just think wetting it works just fine. So just shimmy it so that it gets to the place that you want it. All right, so once it's at the desired position, you're just gonna swing it around to the back. Make sure you don't catch any curls in it when you're doing this. So swing it around, tie it just like you did at the front once. And then what I do is I go to the front, tie it again. Ooh, making sure none of these curls are getting stuck in the hair tie. And then I'm going to knot it again so that it doesn't loosen. So let me just grab some hair clips to get my hair out of the way. So just kind of pinning it back like that so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna tie it at the front again. Oops. There. So now it's in a knot, and then the two ends, like, we're not going to leave it like this, so we are going to tie it and pin it into the sides. So just take it and tuck it into the sides of the band so that it's not sticking up. Oof. My arms are still tired from yesterday when I was doing these finger coils. My shoulders, my arms are burning. So just to do this into a high puff, I'm struggling, but we're getting somewhere. So this is what it looks like so far. So this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fluff it up a bit more with my pick. So I'm just looking at the mirror. I have a mirror right here. So just fluff it up a bit more. You just want to get the shape that you want. So I'm just going to keep fluffing until I get the desired shape that I want my poof to form. Ooh, I got a curl that's stuck. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to do my edges. So I'm going to use this Gorilla Snot. Sometimes I use Gorilla Snot and sometimes I use Hicks edges. So I'm going to try Gorilla Snot today. I haven't used this in a while. Ooh! This is on, ow! Oh! Ow, that was on there tight. Okay, hopefully there's more of this. I used to use this stuff all the time. So you know what? I'm gonna pin up my hair again at the top so that it's just not in the way. So let me just pin it a little bit out of the way. And put some of this on. You know what? I think it's finished. So just forget that. Let me just throw that on. Clean up my edges. If you want to get really cute with it, you can use oh my gosh. If you want to get really cute with it, you can use the little fork. The fork. It's not a fork, Camille. What the hell is this called? What's wrong with my brain today? Comb. If you want to get really cute with your edges, you can use the little comb attachment. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have a really weird hairline, so I'm always trying to figure out how to do my edges. It's kind of just the shape of my hairline is a bit different. So just kind of play around with it a little bit until I am happy with what my edges look like. So I'm also going to take a bit of it and I'm just going to do a final slick of the back before I tie it up. So I'm going to just do the back and the sides, do a final kind of slick so that it's really not showing much flyaways. For some reason, the sides of my hair, I have such a hard time getting it to lay down. I do not know why. It's shorter at the sides and the curls here just never want to cooperate. They never want to cooperate. So just kind of slick it down to the best of my ability. And then I'm going to use my headscarf. Ooh, I thought I had it here. Okay, so now I'm going to use my satin scarf and tie down my edges. Why am I struggling so much today? Oh my gosh. I'm not even going anywhere. I'm not even leaving my house. And I'm struggling so much to get ready for some Zoom calls. What time is it? Okay. Ooh, I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. I am legitimately sweating right now. Okay. Okay. Whew. And I missed my baby hair. Okay, so now that I am setting my edges, I'm going to work on the puff a little bit more. So some of the curls are super defined and then some have gotten a little bit fluffy. I think because I didn't let it dry completely at the front. I was just kind of over it. I went to bed before it dried. I put it up. So I am going to just spray a little bit of water and just define some of the curls at the very top of my hair so that it matches the rest of the coils in the puff. So I'm going to actually just take a little water in the sections that I see that are puffy. So like this one, spray it, and then take the Eco Styler gel and then just coil it up. So just like that, so that it's a bit more tightly coiled. So I'm just gonna do that for a few pieces because I have had enough of, you know, finger coiling from yesterday, but I just don't want it to be too frizzy. Whew, this one just doesn't want to cooperate. All right, it's been about 10 minutes that I've had my hair tied down, so I'm just going to loose it out right now. Whee! That's it for this video. Give me a thumbs up if you found it useful. Also, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Bye. Now I kind of wish I had a hair color. I can see why those high puff videos with the people that have hair color look so cute. But I love my jet black hair. I don't know if I can ever color my hair. If anything, I want to dye it blacker. I want to dye it even darker. Look at this. Miss, ma'am, what is going on?